Hey, how's it going, Taste Buds? Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. It's been a crazy day. It's been a crazy week. And so this episode is coming at you a day late. So how's it going, Saturday crew? Let's go. First things first, I just want to give a quick shout out to our patrons on Patreon, Super Tasters. Patreon, that's patreon.com/Super Tasters podcast. Thank you so much to our generous patrons, KGMA, Tape Master, Lesprit, Clearly Awesome, The Pickler, and Yarbs. Thank you so much, guys. We couldn't do this without you. Speaking of Patreon, if you're a patron, you're listening to this, keep your eyes peeled when this episode is live, when this is going into your ears and your brain is like translating to audio waves. I don't know how the brain works. There will be a poll on Patreon. Very important that you interact with that poll. There's going to be it's regarding the Snack of the Year episode that is coming along quite well. It's turning into quite a big project, but please interact with that poll regarding the Snack of the Year episode. Anyways, I digress. Patreon.com/SuperTastersPodcast. If you want to support us, we are working on opening up a P.O. box. Once we reach 10 patrons, we are 70% of the way there. We need 3 more. $5 a month. That's the only tier. Thank you very much. Guys, I might have already spoiled the name of the podcast.
I was just about to say, what's the name of this podcast?
Anyways, guys, this is a snack podcast. This is a podcast where we acquire and review the latest and greatest snacks,
So that you know what to try and what not to buy.
And the name of this podcast, you might have heard it before, maybe even 30 seconds ago. I'm your host, Evan.
And I'm your host, Gabe.
And this is the Super Tasters Podcast.
At patreon.com.
Yeah, patreon.com. What if this whole podcast was just us saying Patreon every other word? So Patreon, the Patreon snacks, Patreon that we got, Patreon. God, I love money. No, it's an expensive podcast, folks. We've got a lot of snacks here for you today. We're really excited to try. We've got a lot of minis. So this is like the Fortnite episode. We've got that's a Fortnite reference. They drink minis in Fortnite.
I was going to say, I didn't.
Fortnite, the video game starring Ninja. This is the new Cheetos Minis, the cheddar jalapeno cheese balls. I've also got the Doritos Minis. These are the sweet and tangy barbecue. And both of the Funyuns Minis, the original and the Flaming Hot. What are these? What are these Super Bowl related chips, Gabe? What am I looking at here?
Yeah, so we managed to get our hands on the Herr's Gameday flavors, both the Philly cheesesteak and the, I think it's Carolina BBQ Pulled Pork.
That's right. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum.
Just in time for the Super Bowl.
Guys, comment in the comments who you're rooting for the Super Bowl. I would like...
Are you voting for Philly cheesesteak or are you voting for Carolina BBQ Pulled
who would you like
Pork?
to win, Philly cheesesteak or barbecue pulled pork? We're about to find that out. We've also got a nice little Valentine's Day treat that you found.
That's right. The Hostess Strawberry Cheesecake Baby Bunts made with real strawberries.
BUNDTS. Baby bunts.
BUNDTS.
That's when you...
BUNDTS.
Throw a baby and you
bunt it.
with
It's
your
the
bat.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bunts is baseball.
That's okay. They probably have their own Super Bowl in baseball. Because otherwise, how would Ichiro win all those awards?
That's right.
We've also got 2 treats from the Asian market, both from the Caramucho brand. They are corn snacks. They look like Cheetos. One is hot chili flavor, and the other one
Is spicy curry.
Really excited to try that.
Wait, why is it, hey, what's up? Another long day? Just try our yummy spicy Caramucho and say hi.
They know their audience, man.
The chip is texting us.
All right, taste buds. Let's see. What are we about to get into first? Let me think. Maybe we try some of the minis. We've got a lot of minis. Yeah. So let's do maybe these guys. These are just the Funyuns.
Mini Funyuns?
Minis original. Yes, guys. I'm very excited for the Snack of the Year episode. I'm working hard on it. It is growing. It is growing so big. Bigger than I ever thought it would be. I'm very excited for you guys to see it. It's going to be a good time.
For the Patreon.
Yeah, on Patreon. Well, make sure you go to the poll. Go to the poll, everyone. Okay, tiny Funyun. This is small enough that it will not fit around my finger. What are you doing a bite like that for?
I was waiting for you to bite too.
I don't like that anymore. Don't bite like that again. I like a Funyun. Yeah. It's like eating the dehydrated like fried onions on top of a green bean casserole or something.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about the minis, look at that serving size. 40.
Yeah, so this is like 2 servings.
Yeah. You know,
These
I
are
love
good.
I love a Funyun. I love a mini Funyun.
Yeah.
These are
I think
good.
they might be slightly crunchier than regular Funyuns, which is kind of nice.
They are crunchier. I think it's because just how small they are.
Yeah.
They get crispier.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a while since I've had just an OG Funyun. We've tried, spicy queso, the steakhouse onion, the chicken ramen flavored Funyun on the pod, all delicious. But the OG recipe, it stands on its own. You know what?
It does.
One of the more solid original chips. Because, like an original Lay's,
Yeah.
not cutting it. But these,
I've always loved Funyuns too. I mean, even since I was a kid.
I think I might like the minis more than the largies. What do you think?
I think the minis are better than the biggies.
Yeah. I mean, it's very good. I'm having a hard time justifying not putting it in 5. I know that there's I've tasted Funyuns. I know that there are places for it to go, like there are heights that Funyuns can soar to.
Right?
I've experienced it firsthand. So does it belong in 5? I don't know. What do you think?
I would say so. Yeah, because I think that after having tried the other iterations of Funyuns,
Yeah.
I would say that regular Funyuns are probably a 4. If you're weighing them by the other Funyuns.
Yeah, that's fair.
And since I like these a little bit more, I think it's a 5.
I kind of
It's at least a high 4.
I kind of think it might be a 5. Starting off the episode strong. I mean, maybe we're just fun guys. Fun young guys. That's the new podcast name. Fun young guys.
Fun young guys.
Who's with me? Fun young guys.
Fun young guys.
Let me make sure that domain isn't taken. Oh. They're not doing.
Oh,
That's not what I expected.
that's cool. I mean, people can do that.
Huh. Boys can do that to each other? I didn't know that was. Oh, I'll have to try that sometime. I'm just kidding. Yeah, those are going to be a 5. All right, now, no, hold on. Back-to-back Funyuns. Let's mix it up a little bit. We've got enough minis. We could do a mini, an Asian market, game day. Do you want to split up like that, or do you want to keep them together? Like keep the minis together and the Asian market snacks and the game days together?
I'm down for whatever.
So, okay, let's just do the minis. Yeah, let's go through the minis first then.
Do you remember earlier, before we started rolling, when you asked me to figure out an order? Did you listen to that at all?
No.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was thinking.
I wanted you to figure it out, and I wanted you to inform me. Was this the order that you had in mind?
I mean, it's kind of boring to do now. It's just
Tell me what the
I think
order was.
what I said was we do 2 minis, we do the baby bunts, we do 2 minis, and then we break
We
away.
take a whiskey drink. We take a
take a
vodka
lager
drink. I don't know. You know it better than me. Okay, let's do 2 minis then. I like that. Okay, these are the Flaming Hot Funyun minis. A delicious, what does that say? Difference. Okay, yeah, turn it so I can't read it.
Oh, sorry.
Perfect.
I was trying to turn it to you.
Deliciously different snack that's fun now in mini size.
It smells primarily of the Flamin' Hot.
It smells like
proprietary
the
blend.
the Flamin' Hot. Nice. I have a hot take.
Okay.
Go
ahead.
Spicy. No. Get it. Everyone get it. But it's just crickets. Get me the soundboard. Where's the soundboard? Where's the crickets? Wait, are the crickets inside?
Crickets
my
actually
hot
don't
take-
exist anymore.
Extinct. Nice. We got another one, guys. Yeah.
Get them out of here.
Humanity wins again. There's only room for one species on this planet. What's that? We need the crickets. The crickets. The bees eat the crickets, and they pollinate the flowers, and we need the bees. Okay.
That's how they make honey? Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Wait, what's that? We need flowers to. Okay. So my hot take is, I like the Flamin' Hot flavor. Who doesn't? it works better for me on a Cheeto because I think that this flaming hot flavor is covering up the natural flavor that we just experienced from the original Funyuns. It's covering it up. You don't get it. All you get is the flaming hot. And so it's like a worse flaming hot Cheeto.
I don't think that's a hot take at all. I think that's exactly what I was going to say. I think that the flaming hot flavor buries the onion flavor.
Yeah.
You can kind of taste it on the very end if you're really looking for it, but it also takes, because there's no cheese.
Yep.
The flaming hot flavor is not at its full potential because the flaming hot
It pairs good with
cheese is perfect. The flaming hot on its own is really salty. So this tastes just like a salty, less good flaming hot, like Cheeto, say.
Yeah,
and
like
it
a
does
worse
not
Flamin' Hot
taste
Cheeto.
like an elevated Funyun. Maybe we try one OG Funyun and a flaming hot Funyun.
I mean, I don't know. Doesn't that kind of just contribute to the issue of you're not going to taste the OG as much because of the flaming hot?
It's a little bit better. The ratio is you do 2 Funyuns to 1 flaming hot Funyun.
Oh, okay. Okay, that being said, what are you feeling then for these? Because I don't think they're bad. They're not bad.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I think there are 3 because I don't think that they're a very good Funyun. I don't think they're a very good flaming hot.
I like the flaming hot flavor a lot, so it feels wrong to put it in a 3. But it is also like, who would ever buy these? Person that loves Funyuns is not going to get these because you can't taste the Funyun. Person that loves flaming hot
The
Cheetos,
cheese is better.
Flaming hot Cheetos is much better.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend these. So maybe 3 is its home for now.
Which is crazy to think.
An opinion that could change on a resnack. Because you what?
I was just going to say, you would think that it would be really good.
I mean, yeah, that's why I bought them.
Yeah.
I'm testing out a new laugh. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. That's the new laugh.
Do it again. Anyways,
Maybe like a.
there you go.
Okay, so you said the 2 minis, and now what? The Asian?
I was thinking
Caramucho?
the baby bunts, unless you want to sit on them for a while.
I think we should have that be our 5th snack, so that we can.
Let's do some caramucho then.
Okay, so which one do you want to try first? This is the hot chili, and that's the spicy curry.
Let's
So
do
they're
the
both
hot chili.
spicy. Okay. Caramucho, and again, these just look like Cheetos.
Yeah, they say corn snacks, but they are very Cheeto coated.
Yeah, looks like. Smells great. It smells actually really strong.
Ooh, it does smell really good.
Okay. I'm glad that they remembered to put a couple of them in the bag.
Yeah, for real.
Thanks, guys.
Come on, guys.
You know, you get more corn sweetness here than you do in a normal Cheeto. There's like a corn sweetness.
I think there's also I think they sweetened it because it's like sugary.
Yeah,
But-
you don't think it's just because of the corn? Let me see.
But that being said,
Sugar is the 3rd ingredient.
it goes
You're right.
pretty well with everything because it's like there's an umami flavor. It's sweet, it's spicy.
I will say, I'm surprised to find these less spicy than the Flaming Hot Mini Funyuns.
Yeah,
This is a hot chili flavor.
this is hot chili.
And it's Asian. They usually, they don't have to cater to the white audience, like the white spicy chips that we're used to.
Right. The texture's great.
It's a great texture. I almost choked on it. And yeah, there might be a little. Are there any Jesus-shaped ones? I'm always looking for a miracle.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you find a Jesus-shaped piece of corn or perhaps, a Cheeto, you can sell it on eBay for $600,000,
That's true.
as Jesus would have wanted.
That's what he would have wanted. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are good. I wish there was a little bit more spicy.
I was gonna say, I think that
It's like corn and sugar is the first flavor.
these are a 4, but with less sweetness, it would have been a 5. I do like the sweetness, but it needed less.
Less sweetness. It may be like an actual Cheeto, cheesy, like a spicy, cheesy Cheeto.
Yeah.
So you're feeling? What are you feeling? 4?
That's a 4.
Yeah, I mean,
They're addicting, though.
The ingredients are great. Yeah. Okay. I'm liking a 4. I'm liking a 4 with those. I'm really excited to try the curry now. Also, if you guys, for the video watchers, if you see me adjusting, I have a phobia. We have an episode, and I'm sure you can find it on here, where my beanie is like sticking up in a very comedic way. It's like very pointy. And I didn't know that was happening until after the fact. And I didn't like that it wasn't a conscious choice. Like it wasn't a comedic decision.
You weren't being goofy on purpose.
I was made the clown. And so I have a phobia of my beanie sticking up. So I keep pulling it down. Okay. So these are same brand, Caramucho. And these ones are spicy curry. It'd be interesting to see if they keep up with the sweetness on these ones.
They smell good.
They smell like curry.
There's so much air in these bags.
I don't see sugar as an ingredient. I'm going to clear my palate a little bit.
They're a nice beige color. It's like beige Cheetos.
Every millennial's favorite color.
Yeah.
Beige and
gray.
And gray.
Millennial gray. Smell good. Gosh, I love curry. Okay, so it's a
great curry flavor.
It's like a chicken curry, you know, it's like a meat curry. It's
Yeah,
not like straight
there's
curry.
A savoriness. Wow. That's a great flavor. I mean, look at the seasonings. Just look at the seasonings on the back.
Oh yeah, wow. There's a lot of seasoning in there. You'll never know. I'll never tell you guys, but there's a lot of seasoning happening here.
Wow. Wow. That's a terrific flavor. And the curry flavor goes really well with the base corn of the Cheeto. It's not a Cheeto, but you know, it's a Cheeto.
It's a great texture as well.
Great texture. I mean, look at all the spices they put in there. Wow. I mean, these are tremendous. Yeah. These are much better than the hot and spicy, I think.
That's really good.
It's got to be a 5.
It's a 5.
Good good work, Caramucho.
Man, that's nice. I love curry. If only they would just put a little bit more in the bag.
You just put the curry in the bag, bro. Yeah, wow, those are good. Okay, so now, are we back to the minis? No. Halfway through, let's do the sweet. Because we got the sody pop for last. We're on to something sweet. The baby BUNDTS. Would you like to split one? Because as the listeners know, I'm on a diet. I'm trying not to have as much sugar. Because I want to live longer so I can eat more snacks.
We can split one.
Okay.
To you.
Oh, you can put Valentine's notes on it. I love that. I love that. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Strawberry cheesecake, baby BUNDTS. Okay. I've never had any of their BUNDTS. Should I clear out the curry flavor from my palate? Yeah, I probably should.
Strawberry curry is good. It's a classic. Strawberry curry cheesecake.
You'd eat it.
Sounds like monster food.
You put that,
and I'm a monster.
Put that title on a Kit Kat, and you'd eat it, dude.
Yeah, I'll be eating.
Okay.
You know what? I'll be eating. I'll be tasting.
It smells like the Hostess kind of strawberry.
The what?
The Hostess strawberry.
Hostess?
That's what it is. It's Hostess.
It's not Hostess.
Yeah.
It's Hostess.
Hostess or Hostess.
Hostessa.
You say tomato. I say tomostess. Okay.
The hostess with the mostess, yeah.
Okay, that's a lot.
He's got hostess in his mustache.
Thank you.
Ooh, it smells good.
I like it, but I'm also worried that I have the deserted island effect where it's like guy on a deserted island tries coconut water after like 4 weeks of no sugar. And it's like, oh my God, the sweetest, best flavor I've ever put in my mouth. It's like, I haven't been eating sugar. So my body it longs for the red dye 40. Mm-hmm. It longs for the high fructose corn syrup.
These are good.
Yeah.
I do like that.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And it's a light. I like the size too.
Yeah.
I like the size.
The strawberry flavor is surprisingly very good.
And I like how the cream, the frosting or whatever it is, like it's kind of like hardened. So it's got kind of a crunch to it.
Almost like a crystally, crunch to it. Maybe a 4?
I think that might be a 4.
Yeah.
Maybe we're just getting the Valentine's Day spirit.
I think it's good.
I really like those. Yeah, I enjoy that.
Sniff off the mic.
Gabe loves sniffing. He's always sniffing out more snacks.
That's true.
We had a huge snack haul today. We went all over the place. We went to the dollar store because they have like dollar store exclusives there occasionally. And there was a lady there that was getting in an altercation. She was getting mad with the cashier, and they were arguing. And I was kind of like looking back, and I was like, "What's going on here?" And she said when she left, she was like, I'm gonna call corporate. I'm gonna call corporate."
Yeah.
And that was so funny to me. And I went to the other cashier, the one who was checking us out, and I was like, calling dollar store corporate. "Hey, this is dollar store corporate.
Yeah.
Corporate headquarters for the dollar store." And she was laughing, and she was like, "Yeah, you'd be surprised.
It happens a lot.
And then she made some joke too about like quitting or something.
She was like, "Yeah, I think I'm done."
"Yeah, I think I'm done." And that was so funny to me. And I hope that right after we walked out, she took off her green apron and was like, "Yeah, I'm out of here."
She's like, "Yeah, I'm good on it, actually. I'm sick of getting paid $1.25 an hour."
Yeah, she is. Yeah. She gets paid in dollar store coupons.
Yeah.
She gets paid in like off-brand sodas. Like,
Yeah.
it's. What do you mean?
It's Smileys. You don't like Smileys?
You don't like Dr. Poper?
It's usually just a last
Picture
name,
of
like
the
brand. Yeah, it's usually
Dr.
like
Poper.
just Johnson's.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, so we're at, I think, the halfway point. I think it's time. I think it's time to inform the people.
It's time for the snack news.
Okay, you don't.
How'd that feel?
You don't get to take my lines? What the hell? My co-host. Okay. All right, guys, it's time for the snack news. How'd that feel?
Boring.
Okay.
Derivative.
How's
Bullshit.
it going, guys?
Bullshit.
It's time
Bullshit.
for the snack news. All right, I've got a lot of snack news here today. I'll try to keep it quick. Okay. All right, so the brand new Flaming Hot Dill Pickle Cheetos are finally out in stores. New Chex Mix Cinnamon Toast Crunch Muddy Buddies are hitting the shelves. Hershey's is also releasing new Cinnamon Toast Crunch Hershey's Kisses. Peeps are releasing a new chocolate pudding flavor and a new tropical punch flavor. Orange Cream Coca-Cola is out now, but you guys already know that because we reviewed it. New Pop-Tarts Girl Scouts collab in 2 flavors, Frosted Thin Mint and Frosted Coconut Caramel. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kit Kat is releasing a new cotton candy flavor. It's going to be at Costco. It's in a variety bag. Kit Kat also releasing new ice cream bars. New Kit Kat ice cream bars. Yes, sir. Slim Jim are releasing Slim Jim Bites in 2 flavors, original and mild. They're getting slimmer. What? What's there to laugh about?
Slimmer Jims.
Yeah, slimmer Jims. Where was I? Jack Links are releasing Frank's Red Hot Chicken Bites. And there are even more butterbeer collabs. Goldfish releasing butterbeer grams. Skinny Pop releasing butterbeer popcorn. And new butterbeer Pocky Sticks. Yes, yes, yes. For all you fans of butter, all you fans of beer. Somebody give me a laugh. Okay, so the Eggo, the Pops cereal, the Frosted Flake, and the Rice Krispie Treats ice creams are now on the shelves, and there are even more flavors than we previously knew. Kellogg's also released an Apple Jacks flavored ice cream. They released a Fruit Loops ice cream and a Honey Snacks, and a Honey Smacks ice cream. Honey Smacks. My honey smacks me. Sorry, it was a cry for help.
I thought you were saying honey smacks. Like it's...
Honey does smack. That's what bees be
Smack?
saying, huh?
Slap.
Well,
Slaps is what I was thinking of.
She smacks and slaps me. Last but not least, the fried pickles with ranch lays are now back on the shelves. And that's all for the snack news, folks. And there's one more thing we need to let the people know. Our snack of the month picks for January.
Yeah, so for my snack of the month of January, I'm going to go with the Snack Factory Pop'ems, the golden mustard barbecue flavor. And then it's pretty close, but my honorable mention, I'm going to have to put out the all-dressed Lays. Because the kettle, when we had the kettle ones, I think we mentioned it on pod too, but the kettle ones were really good, but this one just had more of the seasoning blend, and so you could taste the all dressed more. It's like we're right there. We're almost at the Ruffles all dressed like precipice, but yeah, they're really good.
What about the Pop'ems?
Pop'ems? Yeah, the Pop'ems, they really surprised me with the vinegariness of it while still being smoky. And like the texture is really fun. It's pretty fun.
It's a fun way to have a pretzel. It's pretty unique.
Absolutely. Yeah. You got to try them. Might as well,
Okay, so my snack of the month picks for January probably comes as no surprise. My snack of the month is going to go to the Doritos Golden Sriracha. I love them. Doritos, it's hard to go wrong with Doritos, and they did not go wrong this time. They went right. They went right into my mouth and then into my tummy. You can guess what happened next. They were so tasty. Like, I mean, you've seen our review. They are the perfect level of sweetness, of tanginess. There's enough spice, but not too much. And there's almost like a little bit of a mustardiness. It reminds me of their mustard chips, which I think are one of the best chips I've ever had.
Crazy
so
good.
That's going to be my snack of the month. And my honorable mention is going to go to the freeze-dried Jolly Ranchers. I loved them. I think we both did. I mean, we just are, I guess, fans of freeze-dried snacks. Every time we try it on pod, it's a good time. And they're so fun. And the thing that I really like about them is sometimes you're in the mood for a Jolly Rancher and you put it in your mouth and you're not in the mood to suck and to slurp. You just want to crunch down on it, but that's no good for your teeth, for your enamel. And so the best thing for your enamel is to get the freeze-dried Jolly Ranchers. You can pop those suckers in your mouth and crunch away all day and all night. Such a good flavor, such a fun texture. Well done to whoever Mr. Jolly is. I don't know what the Jolly Rancher is. It's probably just Nestle. I don't know. They just own everything. So those are our snacks of the month picks, guys. Let's get back into the snacking. I think it's time for some more minis. Why don't we do the Cheetos first?
Mini cheddar jalapeno.
Yes, these are the cheese balls. Wow, they filled that up, dude.
Yeah, they sure did.
Hey, shout out to them, man. That's like to the top. All right.
Well, because I feel like when you have a tube, it's already more structurally sound. So what excuse would they have to
put
pump
air in
it up?
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even believe the air excuse, personally. Now, this will be interesting because I'm not typically like a huge fan at least, of the jalapeno Pringles. Cheetos.
And I agree.
But I'm curious to see if these win me over.
They're good. They're just not coming anywhere close to Flamin' Hot, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. It's essentially the same flavor as a jalapeno Cheeto. The texture's nice. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with a cheese ball, with a puffy cheese ball.
I think I like it better as a cheese ball.
I like this more than the jalapeno Cheetos. I agree with you there. Yeah. I like that they filled it all the way to the top as well.
Yeah, I really like these actually.
Good cheese flavor. Good jalapeno flavor, but not really super spicy.
No, they're not crazy spicy, but you're right. They taste like jalapeno and cheese. Ah, man, I think these are a 4 for me.
I think jalapeno is nice too as a flavor on chips because it's usually like a pretty decent bet that it's going to be like an entry level like spice amount.
Right.
Like, okay, I'm not a spice person, but I want to dip my toes in. Perfect. Right here.
Which is kind of funny because I feel like we all kind of agree that usually jalapeno is on the milder side of the spice, which it is. Like jalapeno flavored stuff because they're primarily trying to go for the jalapeno flavor.
Yeah.
But if you get like a good jalapeno, especially like if it was grown in a warmer environment, they're still very, very spicy.
I remember in middle school, I might have told this story on the podcast before. There was one of my buddies, him and his family, they were Mexican and they grew jalapenos, which I didn't not think that we had the climate for, but maybe they had like a greenhouse or something.
Yeah.
And I had for a rating, 4 feels a little generous for me, but it does. I mean, I don't have any real problems with them.
I like it a lot more than these.
I'm comfortable putting them in a 4. They're probably closer to a 3 for me, but I don't have a problem with them in 4. So he brings homegrown jalapenos to school, and I had only had pickled jalapenos.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm a spice legend. I'm eating pickled jalapenos by the forkful. And he's like, do you want to try one of my jalapenos, a piece of my jalapeno? And I was like, sure. And I was very like, oh, and it's middle school too. So I'm like, and he's like, be careful. They're really, really spicy. And I was like, all right. And so he told me to just take a small bite. And I ate the entire thing, like down to the stem. And probably 2 seconds into chewing it, I was like, oh my God, this is the hottest thing I've ever eaten.
Yep.
But I couldn't give a reaction because everyone thought I was so brave for eating the whole thing. They're like, oh my God, no way. And they're all just watching me, waiting for the response. And I was like, yeah, it's not bad. And there was a solid, and if you've watched our spice episodes, like one of our first 5 episodes when we did the Smoke and Ed, the hot chip duel.
Yeah.
I can be pretty stubborn with not going for milk or water or something. So I was like holding it in. I was like, yeah, man, it's not bad at all. And they're like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And then after like 5 minutes, it was like recess time because this is at lunch. And I walked out there and I could feel the wind made my face cold where my tears were falling. Like my eyes were watering. And I was like shivering. And I don't even think that my eyes were watering because of spice. I think I was just crying. It was like, it was so bad. Yeah. Go to the corner of the yard.
Yeah.
But yeah, great times.
I've had a lot of run-ins with things that were spicier than I probably should have
demon.
Eaten. Yeah, the spice. Yeah. The spice devil has not been kind to me over the years.
All right, so these are our last mini of the episode. Same bold flavor, now mini size. Okay, that's caveman writing, right? Is it not?
Yeah.
Same bold flavor, now mini size. These are the Doritos minis, the sweet and tangy barbecue.
Which is an excellent addition to the Doritos lineup.
I'm glad it's a mainstay.
You can see our reaction to them.
We said as much when we first tried it. Like, hey, keep these around. What was that face?
It was good.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, I didn't realize that if you look down at the bottom, they actually filled this tube up with barbecue sauce. So they're floating on barbecue sauce.
Yeah, they're swimming in it.
Wow. I'm excited to drink that at the end. That's going to be really tasty. Okay.
Man, it smells good.
Yeah, I mean, tastes great. Just like the barbecue Doritos.
God, they're good.
This is, I think, probably the least excited I've been about a mini on this episode, at least. But I do like how cute the tiny chips are.
I think it's funny because typically when you're eating Doritos of this size, like my brain just feels like I'm eating the bottom of the bag right now.
The crumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because with the mini Funyuns, you're not going to find a Funyun that's that big, that's like the size of a ring in your bag. And then the Cheetos minis, like cheese balls, have their own texture. Whereas these are just small triangles, and so it tastes like you're at the dregs. You're finishing, you're polishing off the bag.
Because we've had a couple mini Doritos on the show where we're like, yeah, these are really cool. But I don't know. Just compared to these ones, it's okay. I mean, that flavor is terrific.
I was going to say, the flavor is a 5. This iteration of minis,
does it need to be mini? I would rather be eating these in the large O's.
I agree. The large O's, yeah.
So
the largies.
Why I buy these again? There's nothing really wrong with them. I mean, minis are fun. The tube shape is fun. What do you think? I'm between 3 and a 4.
I think the flavor is so good that I would put it in 4.
Yeah,
but I definitely don't think it's worth getting over the
unless
large
you're a big minis, or maybe you're like on the road, you want to pop something in your cup holder. I could see it, and it's a great flavor, like you said. I'm glad it's a mainstay. I'm glad it's sticking around. All right, guys, it's time for the Super Bowl. What are we starting with?
I say we start with the barbecue.
Okay.
No, wait. Barbecue to barbecue? Philly
No,
cheesesteak.
Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Dude, I would love to go to Philadelphia and try a Philly cheesesteak proper. I would love to.
Me too.
I would say, I'm in Philly. And they would say, shut up. Shut up. I censored myself. I muted both their mics. You'll never know what I was saying.
You censored it, but you mouthed it so clearly.
Yeah, well, guys, it was just swear words. There was no slurs in there. Even though I think if I went to Philadelphia, I would be hearing a couple slurs. Let's be real.
I have heard the weather's pretty good over there, though.
Yeah.
It's always sunny.
Mostly sunny. It's got that kind of iridescent orange fake cheese color.
They're definitely going for the cheese color, yeah. And they don't really smell like
They don't smell...
much more than potato.
They don't smell good. They do not smell good.
Whoa. Okay.
See, that's my mistake. Because I thought a Philly cheesesteak was when you put cheese on a steak.
Yeah.
It's actually when you take a cheesesteak, which is a block of cheese, and grill it up and throw it on bread.
Yeah. This tastes like an Arby's beef and cheddar. This does not taste like a Philly
I don't even
cheesesteak.
taste the beef. Where's the beef?
Yeah.
All right, hello.
No, it's primarily...
But
it just
crickets.
tastes like salty cheese.
Yeah, it just tastes like cheddar. Not even cheddar, like the fake cheese.
It's very salty.
Where's the beef? And there's supposed to be other stuff on here too. Where's the onions? I mean, granted, it looks like in the picture they're using American cheese, so it makes sense that this is like the cheese profile they're going for. But I mean, where's the beef?
Yeah, there's just nothing. It's nothing special, honestly. Hate to say it.
If 7-Eleven could put 18 flavors of a hot dog experience onto a chip, you can put beef. Tony Stark built this in a cave with scraps.
I think it's a 2.
It's a 2 for me. Yeah, sorry. I've had some Harris flavors that I absolutely adored, so I was really excited for these. Maybe it's my own fault for getting my hopes up too high, but I'm excited for that barbecue pulled pork because they do have the baby back rib, right, from Harris.
Yeah.
One of the best barbecue flavors you can buy. It's like, oh man, it's that. The Zapp's has like a Bourbon Street smoky sweet or something like that, which is also incredible.
The
And then
Doritos.
my number 3 might go to the Doritos barbecue flavor. Yeah. Okay, it smells good. Smells like game time, guys.
It's game time.
It's Super Bowl time. I don't even have to wash the flavor out of my mouth.
Yeah, for real.
Because
Just
there
salt.
wasn't enough of it. You morons. I wish that I could be a manager of like food scientists.
Yeah.
And I would try what they took them like, 100
So
hours to create.
Yeah.
Like, you idiots.
You're one of these guys. You taste it, you go, what the hell is this?
If I don't like it, I don't swallow. And I spit it back into the little cup. Yeah. Rat patooey. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. That's strong.
Wow. Ooh, it's really sweet.
It is really sweet. It's kind of like, almost like ketchupy. This tastes like pulled pork, too. Like, it's very distinctly barbecue pulled pork. I was worried it was just going to taste identical to the baby back ribs. Wow. This is blasted.
That is good.
Wow. Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
That's the thing about Harris is Harris has some chips that are like nothing to write home about. But then they also when they execute,
Wow.
it's good, man.
That's nice. That's very nice. That's very flavorful. And it's exactly what it's supposed to be, which is what I wanted out of Philly cheesesteak. But we don't have to go back and retread.
It's like what you said too. It tastes like a pulled pork sandwich. It tastes like barbecue.
This is
And there's a meatiness to
nice. Carolina style. I said that I would like to go to Philly. I told you guys I'm very fidgety. And try their Philly cheesesteak. I don't think I want to go to Carolina and try their Carolina style.
I'm good on it.
Either of them, north or south. But these, I could eat these all day. I could
Those are
eat
great.
these all day, but I'm not because I'm on a diet. I only snack on the podcast.
The
Kale chips, anyone?
disintegrates before you even crunch.
It's like eating ashes.
The barbecue, the baby back ribs from Herr's is still the best iteration of the barbecue chip. This is coming pretty close.
Oh,
It is definitely a dark horse. After the Philly cheesesteak, I was like, I don't know, man.
these are solid, and I think that they probably are going to be a 5. What are you thinking?
I think I'll go with a 5. Yeah, that is what a barbecue chip is supposed to
You
taste
want me
like.
back? Lay's, take notes. Wow. Well, those are very sweet, but I'm glad that there was also a little bit of saltiness because we got a little bit more sweet. We got a dessert. It's time for the Sody Pop. We got the Sprite Vanilla Frost, guys. A little bit out of season. Would have been nice to try it around Christmas time, but it's limited edition. We loved the Winter Spice Cranberry, so
We did.
I'm really excited to try this. Sprite for me. We talked about this. Sprite, 7-Up, Starry, or Sierra Mist, but it's known as Starry now.
Right.
Sprite's at the top.
Also, Sprite fans,
Yeah.
we are up because yeah, I mean it's you. I'm sure that everybody's heard of it by now because I saw it online. But Costco, their food court is switching from Pepsi to Coke, and they're going to have
Whoa.
Sprite.
Pepsi to Coke is actually like a goated transition.
Eh,
Coke bodies Pepsi any day of the week. All right,
I'm
guys,
more
in
of
the comment section.
I'm more of a Pepsi fan. Oh yeah, go ahead, go to the comic section because Evan doesn't
versus
know the
Coke.
Coke controversies right now. He doesn't know that we're stand with our
Coke-
Latin community
the Koch brothers?
against Coke.
The Koch brothers.
The Koch brothers.
Oh, then why is Costco getting Coke?
I don't know, man.
Interesting.
It is an interesting move on their part, but
Let's just drink it Sprite. Yeah. Okay. So a lot of sodas have their, vanilla Coke, vanilla Pepsi. So this is the vanilla Sprite. The frost doesn't really mean anything. Vanilla with lemon lime, low key, kind of sucks ass. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't like it though, and I do not like it.
So it tastes like exactly what it says it is. It's
Yeah.
vanilla Sprite.
It's enough for me.
The vanilla adds nothing and actually detracts
I
from
would
the nice,
rather
refreshing
have
flavor of
Just
lemon
the
lime.
Sprite.
Yeah, because when I drank this, I was like, the Sprite portion is very good, and then the vanilla comes in. I'm like, yeah, I wish that wasn't there.
They should have went for like a, if they want to do vanilla, maybe like a key lime pie or something. I don't know, guys. I'm not an ideas guy. I just eat the food. 2. Get out of my
Too. Yeah,
sight. I love just
yeah, for real. Shoo.
boom, dead. Okay, but guys, it's been a fun episode. It's I enjoy trying all the minis. The hostess, Valentine's Day BUNTS, the strawberry BUNTS were surprising. And if you're looking for a new snack to try, I don't know if you're going to be finding the Caramucho anywhere near you, but I recommend their spicy curry flavor.
Yep.
The Funyuns minis, on the other hand, those should be out everywhere if you want to get your hands on those. We got these Herr's Carolina barbecue pulled pork flavor from the dollar store, and I highly recommend those. But otherwise, guys, it's been a great episode. I want to take one last moment to thank our sponsors on patreon.com/supertasters podcast. Thank you to Gmail. Thank you to Lesprit. Thank you to Tape Master. Thank you to Clearly Awesome, the Pickler. And thank you to
Yarbs.
Yarbs. Am I missing someone? Did I say we have 7? We have 6. I said we're 70% of the way there. We're 60%. That means we need 1 more follower, which should be 70% of the way there.
Could
and
be
then
you.
3 more followers on Patreon.
Which
There's
could
only
be
the
you.
$5 tier. But thank you to all of those who do support us. It means the world. And make sure you check Patreon for that poll.
And thank you
that's
for
coming up.
watching and commenting and liking.
Yeah. But mostly thanks for the money. But anyways, guys, I've been your host, Evan.
And I've been your host, Gabe.
This has been the Super Tasters Podcast. And Gabe, take it away.
Remember to always pronounce hostess, not hostess. I'm gonna kill you! I was gonna see how long you're gonna go along with the pause.
Yeah, it hurt my feelings. So.